Hello, hello. Okay, so let's get it started, shall we? Let's get it started. Everyone's doing well. Starfield. Here we go. So we left off. We joined the emissary. So we sided with the emissary, and they told us to go to the moon. We went to the moon. We found another artifact, and we're supposed to talk to the people in the lodge, so our companions. So from the quest I want to do the one where we're saying goodbye to Sam. We're gonna do, I think it's the first glimpse is the name of the quest I want to do. And then we might work on some Ryujin, how you pronounce it. Do some of that quest line. I'm hoping to get this game done before October 3rd. So that is where we're shooting for. So we can start Lamplighters League. Alright, so where are we at on time-wise? Two days. Okay. We're gonna sit here 2 days so we can get this done. The patience I must have to sit in the same chair staring at nothing. Days. Long wait. No longer my active companion. Their time up. Attend the service. I don't want to skip the memorial.
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
Okay, to say a few words. Say a few words. Excuse me, man. Oh my god. Can I look up? He didn't die, he was murdered. No. Hello, everyone. Sam was my friend. If he was here, he would tell us to keep going, never stop. And I will do everything I can to honor his memory.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
Go on. Go on. Why me? Only me. Oh, wait. Okay.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So, instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind, but what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny white caps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
Come on, Walter. Jacob. Oh wow, Walter's actually going next.
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live.
It's quiet.
Death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for them. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from this. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private.
She is so bored. She keeps like staring at me, looking at her, I guess, watch, and at her wrist.
You all might not like thinking about this, but when we die, everything about us breaks down, decomposes, gets eaten up by insects and microbes. Or due to the lack of a biosphere, we are simply carried away by space and time until we sizzle in a distant sun's corona or get pulled in some gravitational field and coalesce with other debris.
What?
Not comforting, huh? But I disagree. Do you know what I find uncomfortable? The thought that after I die, the universe is just going to stand still forever. Could you imagine? The fact is that the universe goes on, that life goes on, that things do not just sit still. That right there is the comfort that I need. Yeah, we die, and some people go way before they should. But the universe doesn't care. Not because it's evil, but because it's infinite, ever expanding. And who wouldn't want to be a part of infinity? Even if it's just for a short while. Listen, we don't worry about ourselves before we were born, do we? Of course not. We emerge from the universe as we return to it. And for one beautiful moment, we are here together.
Yes, that certainly was an interesting perspective, Barrett.
Yeah. She don't want to speak? You want to speak? Anybody else? So. You're not going to speak, Jacob?
My boy. I've lost my boy.
Sorry.
Should be me buried in the ground. All I ever wanted to do was protect him. But no, he was out the door as soon as he could. Away from his mother, away from Aquila, away from me.
That's it. There's deadness. End with a moment of silence. Should I bring her with me or Barrett?
Hey, how are you holding up?
Decent with lasers. I'm fine, thanks.
Just don't forget to take time for yourself, okay?
Ain't got
Plenty
the
of
time.
rooms if you need to sit down and be alone for a while. We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together.
Thank you.
Anytime. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
I was just talking to you.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Take care of yourself.
What? Oh, what? Hey, Matthew. You could put the picture in your outpost? My outpost sucks at the moment. I think I'll grab it anyway, though. Can I take it? I think I can.
A loss is always hard. Constellation will get through this together.
Oh, you don't need to grab it.
Like
Ah,
always.
okay. Why do you tell me I need to talk to her? The decoration tab when you build it. Oh, okay, okay.
I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
It's fine, thank you.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
Well, how do you feel?
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be
Yeah, I was thoroughly
correct.
surprised. Feel emotion?
No, I don't. I'm programmed to analyze sensory and biometric data so I can cross-reference. But I do not feel, as you seem to imply.
All right. Yeah, I was so thoroughly surprised. I was gonna have him as my companion the whole time too. Oh God.
Hi. So many people here. So many people saying goodbye.
Yeah. Like, dang it. Now I'm debating whether if I can have Sarah or just stick with Barrett. I can give you space if you need it.
Huh. Are we supposed to feel better? Just because we're all in one place?
No, but if we drift apart now, we won't be able to help each other.
What's the point? It's not going to change anything.
No, there's no change in what happened, but we have to.
Every day is going to be worse now. Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while, okay?
Oh.
You one of Sam's Constellation people? Lillian Hart. He probably never mention me. I mean, I try not to talk about him, so... I'm sorry. That was a terrible thing to say. Cora's mother, Sam's ex.
First time we've seen
God,
her.
I'm rambling. Look, I don't know who I should speak to about this, but Cora and I talked, and she's coming to live with me.
That's what Cora wants.
Right now, she's taking it all so hard. She wants to get away from here. In time, maybe she'll come back.
She could stay with us.
That's a generous offer. But I've wanted more time with my daughter for years. Not under circumstances like this. But it's best she's with family. We'll be leaving soon. So say your goodbyes to her, if you like.
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
We're in mourning too.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... it is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
No sense to be made of any of this.
I am not sure I agree, but now is hardly the time to debate it.
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
If you are free soon, could we talk?
No drinks. You can give my round to the board.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
Old friends.
Aye.
Yeah. Oh.
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad vacation. That assumption appears to be correct.
That's right.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
I'm gonna say yes just to see how bad this is gonna be. Yeah.
It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that?
Never wanted to cry more than this moment. Strangely helpful.
I will note that feedback for later.
Take care of yourself.
Not sure why he doesn't want me to talk.
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
Okay to grieve.
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
Ollie?
Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well,
Chat.
you don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but...
Well, no, I guess we'll find out when I get there.
Yes. Won't we all? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
That was all you wanted to chat?
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems to work.
Conversations with this guy.
No matter how many times I do this, I feel less attached, not more.
Did you go to Irvin's funeral?
I don't remember. I'm sure I did. I thought when the funeral was over, when everyone went home that night, that it was over. Turns out, sometimes you need more than that.
I think I know what you mean.
Well, look at us. Two lone wolves howling at the moon on the same night. You know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you. One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs. Or a piece of jewelry they gave you. Half jokingly. Theoretically, of course.
Thanks, that helps.
You're welcome.
When you're ready. Again, is this bugged?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Don't seem fine. He need to talk to you. Leave when you're ready. Okay, we gotta talk to Vlad. Okay, we're gonna walk out the door and we'll come right back in. Just want to see what happens. Now we gotta talk to Sarah Morgan. Alright. I was debating if we can romance. I was thinking of romancing her, but I don't know if that's a thing.
Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't he?
Conversation came out of nowhere. He was a despicable person.
Despicable is too kind a word. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an absolute disgrace.
Couldn't agree more.
I'm relieved to hear you say that. Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible injustice.
Taking a bribe to overlook his crimes would have been a horrible thing. Yes.
Had you taken the money, this would have been a very different conversation. I'm proud of you.
Hey, Vito.
It took a lot of integrity to say no to that offer.
If I've learned anything from this, money isn't everything.
No, it certainly isn't. Especially when it comes at the expense of human lives. Well, I think I've lectured you enough. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me.
Hope I'm good with what I have already, but thanks, Vito. Okay. Now, are you ready to head back out?
I'm right behind you.
Awesome. Okay, we'll take her. Now, she needs a laser.
Yeah?
Let's see what she has.
I'll only carry the good stuff.
I mean, she uses what I give her. You have nothing but... Get a handgun. Okay.
Bye.
I'll say I don't need a thumbnail designer, but thank you. Okay. Next quest. Return to the lodge. Well, I'm already here.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
Center of the multiverse, and we're building the way to it. Yeah,
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Let's take a step back. This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in.
Yeah, it is.
Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Met a version of Sam. He told me that Unity creates the Starborn, and they can cross universes.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to unlocking the infinite.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
This is our mission, to go into the unknown.
You're right. We have to see the unity for ourselves.
I know this has been a lot for everyone to take in, but we finally have answers. Let's make the best of them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen. These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
Alright, I'll follow up on these.
Catch a smile out there.
I'll catch all the smiles. Your ship with the grav jump range is 21 light years to reach your destination. Jump range is influenced by the ship's grav drive, the ship's mass, and aerodynamic skill. I can't jump that far. I don't think I leveled up. No, I got no skills for that. Where's it at even? Is it systems? No. Was it for the grav drive? Oh, here. Reduce. Oh, well, it just reduces the fuel cost. That be the right one? "21 light years away, huh?"
Forgot to check the math on a few equations. The brain's long gone. Forgetfulness.
Point me to another artifact temple.
The eye's showing signs over another one of those big anomalies. Here, catch a smile.
Smiles caught. So we got Procyon, Freya. Gotta complete the final glimpse. Acquire power on Naboo. Drasia, we gotta talk to her. Hey, you're right there.
Ah, hello.
So maybe we have to have that quest pulled up.
Your investigation with the Freestar Rangers has come to an end. Are you satisfied with the results?
Bad scene all around, no one should be satisfied.
I suppose not. This Ron Hope, supposedly a man of the people, was more concerned with profit than lives. He was not the first, and certainly will not be the last.
Money can bring out the worst in people.
At least he will no longer be able to prey on others. I am unsure that death was preferable to justice. But at least the situation is over.
I had no choice.
There is no question who was to blame.
I didn't want to do this, but he gave me no choice.
No, he did not. A very poor decision on his part. Perhaps a lesson to be learned by others who would break the law. At least while you serve as Ranger.
Will be an honor to wear the badge.
I think less of the badge and more of the person wearing it. But you should be proud of your accomplishments. Shall we find some other adventure to occupy us now?